What's up, YouTube? I'm Chris.
And I'm Chris.
And this is Straight Guy.
Gay Guy.
And today, a special treat. This is evidently one of the rarest of LaCroix flavors, the very sought-after La Cola.
La Cola. Wait, so this is called LaCroix?
LaCroix.
I kept calling it La Croix.
Well, it's like made in Minnesota, so it's really not French. No, it's.
Oh my God, you guys! I kept thinking this was like a high-end France.
It's made in California. I lied about the Minnesota thing, but yeah, no, it's LaCroix.
My apologies to the LaCroix company.
Do you say Target?
Actually, I had to when I worked there because they told us that's what you're supposed to say.
Really?
Yeah, and they called all of our customers. They wanted you to call them guests. So I was like, "Excuse me, manager, a guest just stole towels out of aisle 5." So
the guest thing, that's weird.
Yeah, guest services. Yeah,
right. I get like they're like, "Oh, you should treat them like that." So if you call them that, you'll think of them as that. But like, I didn't realize that Target actually like encouraged people with the Target thing.
Oh yeah, it was Target.
Huh.
They wanted Target, yeah. And I had to wear, and I got in trouble once because I wore maroon instead of a red shirt. I got written up.
They're like, "Oh yeah, we're not going to give you a uniform. Just wear red.
You have to buy red, yeah,
beige pants."
Yes, and all of my reds because I worked a week straight because I was filling in shifts. I was a really good employee, and then I was pulled into the office and they're like, "Do you know why we're writing you up today?" And I was like, "Oh my God, why? What happened?" "Christopher, you're wearing a maroon shirt." I was like, "Oh my God!"
You got written up for that? For
yeah,
like wearing
for this color with my Target badge and everything. And like,
well, yeah, that's not Target.
No, it's not red.
If I saw you there, I'd be like, "He doesn't work here."
Well, I barely worked. I was like running around. Anyway, those were the days. So LaCroix.
Nicola.
I thought it was called La Cola.
It is.
Oh, Nicola.
I don't know why.
Artificially, what is it? Artificial.
Artily?
Okay, I can't. I don't have my glasses. Artificially enhanced.
Where are you reading that?
Well, it's like halfway across the room. Naturally in essenced sparkling water.
Artificially enhanced.
I can't read.
Naturally essenced.
Well, it's got 0 sodium. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's innocent.
That's on every can of LaCroix. You've never looked at a can of LaCroix? That's like their like tagline.
Let's just open this can.
Okay. So evidently people on the internet go crazy for this.
Yeah, I like LaCroix. I like their tangerine. I like that.
Tangerine's great. Big fan of the pamplemousse.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Pamplemousse.
I don't know about soda. I didn't know they made soda. Or cola,
so
I guess.
I guess the conceit with this is that it's cola flavored seltzer.
Okay, let's try it.
So it's not actually like
it's
a cola.
Seltzer.
It's a seltzer
that tastes like keywords.
Cola.
All right, let's give it a shot. It's innocent. So and it's clear.
Yeah. Well,
I was expecting it to look like cola though.
No, it's seltzer.
Because that's like selling the image. You want it to look like,
or it's like crystal clear Pepsi.
Oh, remember clear Kona? What was it called? Kona? Wasn't it Kona something? Didn't they call it that?
Crystal clear
Kona?
Pepsi.
Crystal Cola.
Crystal clear Pepsi.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep saying it until you agree with me.
Yeah, that'll work.
I have a bottle of that, too.
The Crystal... Oh,
we'll get there.
All right,
we'll get there.
Day by day.
All right,
well...
LaCroix La Cola.
La Cola.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh, it tastes like dirt.
This is nasty. And apparently we have to drink all of this.
Oh, man.
This tastes like... Hold on.
It tastes like an earthworm-flavored, like, bamboozle bean.
Yo, this has a taste of something.
Oh, it tastes like wood and dirt. And
yeah,
dust.
This tastes like like when you were a kid, you just like put mud and leaves and sticks and dirt and all kinds of stuff in there. That's what.
Why does it taste like that?
That does not taste like cola. I taste the cola.
It tastes like sticks.
I taste the cola at the very, 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 very end. It's like you're the last person on the bus and you're getting off, and there's the cola, and it's just there for a second.
Is it? It feels like somebody poured cola over a pile of mud and sticks and leaves. So, topic for today. would the world be a better place if everyone looked the same?
This is a 50-50 answer for me right off the bat because it depends on what we're talking about. Like, what is the same? Do you know what I mean? Like, do we all look like My 600-Pound Life? Or do we look like Swedish lean machine fresh out of the gym? Because if we all look like that, I would be more apt to be like, I'd like to look like the Swedish machine versus, worrying about your weight or anything like that. So if we all look the same, it would be boring, yes. But it depends on what the same is. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like if everything's the same, then aesthetically it doesn't matter, right?
Which takes a lot of the pressure off.
Because you wouldn't know.
It takes a lot of pressure off dating.
Right. If everyone looked the same, then, like, there would be no, like, oh, beautiful, right? Although, I feel like people would find something else to, use as a basis.
I think if everybody looked the same, then maybe everybody's focus would be attention to, like, the planet and taking care of all of us so that in the future we have a place to live.
Or people would just be more focused on, like, what a person is actually like and not just what they look like.
Oh, that's deep. I didn't even take that route.
Which, could be great, could be horrible. It reminds me.
Ugh. Sorry, I tried to drink that.
This thing. I was about to go off on something, and let's.
I forgot that bad cup was sitting there, and I just took a sip like it's no big deal. That is disgusting.
Oh, it's so bad.
What if everybody had to drink this what if this was the only soda?
Oh, everyone would kill themselves.
Yeah.
This is so
bad. It would be
bad.
Armageddon.
Oh, it's terrible. LaCroix, what are you doing?
Look, LaCroix, just stick to your tangerine and your pumpleberry. What was it called? Pampoozleberry.
Well, back to the everyone looking at the same thing. I don't think that would be good.
I don't think so.
It reminds me a lot of... There's this movie came out a couple years ago. I think it was up for an Oscar, actually, in the animated feature film category. It was called Anomalisa, and it was like stop motion animation, really well done. No, so it was actually about this guy who, like, I guess he was like a businessman or something, traveling, staying in a hotel, and he was basically like having an affair. Like he was cheating on his wife, like whatever. But it depicted, like, there was the conceit of it was everyone looked the same. Right? Like he's walking around and like everyone, all the other characters, they were all like the same person. Right, because he's just like walking through his life and just everyone's just vanilla and just very the same. And then he like runs into this one woman who like she looks different, and he becomes like completely obsessed with her because she looks different. And the whole movie is like him chasing after her because she's the only person in this entire like world that actually seems special and different. And then, spoiler alert, once he actually like has her and like goes to bed with her and whatever, afterwards he's looking at her and she's just another one of the many that are.
So he just saw something different out of her.
Yeah, but it was more just like, I think it really just speaks to this like obsession of like he's this like married man with like a family and stuff, and he just sees this like almost like a forbidden fruit kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It's a really amazing movie.
Yeah, I mean the premise is there. I get it.
It's like beautiful and heartbreaking, and it's an incredible movie. It's called Anomalisa.
Well, you know what? I get what you're saying too, but I like I'm torn on it because I wouldn't want everybody to be the same because it's not cool because then everybody's boring. Everybody's the same. But I see what you're saying because if then we would be focusing on other things than people's looks or whatever and judging them based on that. And it's like, okay. Because even I was doing it when I said, oh, well, if you look like 600-Pound Life or if you look like the Swedish Gym Machine, you're going to want to be the same as the Swedish Gym Machine. And again, I fluctuate with my weight, so I know it's very hard and you can fall into that very easily. So I'm not trying to offend anybody. But that's where my mind goes when you say, well, if everybody looks the same. Well, it depends on what the same is. I would probably say, like, okay, yeah, I could deal with that if it's this. But if you're going to look like, Sally Ann, the troll that just came under a rock, I don't want to look like that, like a troll under the bridge. Remember that story about the troll under the bridge?
Yeah, that's how I look after drinking this. Oh,
you did it again. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, do we really have to finish this?
Yes, yeah. It doesn't. It tastes like it's not. Like, it tastes like it's something that we shouldn't be drinking.
Yeah.
Like we got into something that we shouldn't have.
Yo, but it tastes like something nasty that I can't explain.
Dirt. It tastes like
Yeah.
It tastes like ground up earthworms
With like black licorice.
Oh yeah, there is a little licorice.
That's what it is.
There, right?
Because I don't like black licorice. All right, I'm done.
Oh Jesus, God! It's so bad. It's so bad. But it's like, it's not even like a joke beverage.
No, they're really good.
Like this is
LaCroix is very good.
This is something, and I remember like I saw it and I was like, oh, what is that? Oh, and I looked it up, and online people were like, oh man, it's the most like you track down the LaCroix La Cola.
Do you know what I'm noticing about this? Do you ever see these other little thin cans of LaCroix?
Yeah, the little tall boys. They're always weird.
They're always weird flavors, and they're not that tasty. I think that the regular normal soda can style that they have out with the tangerine, the lemon lines, those are the go-to. So if you see these small, thin little LaCroix, run. What? No. No, this episode is done. I'm not joking. You have to finish that.
I can't watch 600 Pound Life.
Why?
It makes me very sad.
It does, and it makes me very anxious. At times, it makes me feel very better about my weight because I struggle with my weight, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that bad. But I feel bad for them, too, because
it's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking to see how you can get into that position so easily.
I get it, because it's like, I can relate on like that, like addiction level.
Right.
Of like, all right, this is a compulsion that I have no control over. It's a mental thing. It's a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. And I get that. And like, that struggle is something that like it resonates.
Right.
But it's so, you watch it, man, and it's so sad.
It is.
There are the ones though that are kind of like shitty about it.
Well, like when they're like, and then they order food in anyway, and they're
right,
like,
and they're like, you ain't gonna tell me how to live my life.
And it's like, yeah, but I think we're gonna.
Yeah. Then I'm like, man, I don't feel as bad for you.
If the crane has to come into your house, I think it's time for somebody to tell you how to live your life.
Yeah, it's the ones that are like, they're like, man, I really want to.
Those are the ones I feel, I'm like, you can do it. I know you can do it because your drive is there. And that was a really good segue, but you have to finish that.
I was really trying.
No. I finished mine. I had to do it. Down in one.
Down in one.
I'm going to make that on a shirt. Yes.
Ah!
That was the worst. I'm having.
It's going to get worse.
I know. Well, because we have to start finding things that are really bad. And yeah.
It's stick around because it's
going to
get
worse. A lot of bad stuff going on in this channel.
I feel like people want to see that more than like us enjoying ourselves. Probably.
Maybe. Well, this is how they get to know us.
They probably want they're masochists. They want to see
destroyed.
They want pain.
All right. Well, we can do that too. That was the sound of us vomiting after today's episode. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris.
I'm Chris.
And this was another episode of Straight Guy.
Gay Guy.
See you later.
Peace.
Alligator. Hey there, YouTubers. Thanks so much for watching. And if you liked what you saw today, then you should definitely click, like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends about the Straight Guy and the Gay Guy.
It's all the stuff that everyone on YouTube tells you to do. You know the deal.
You know what to do. Just click right over here.
Peace.
That was good.
All right.